Alright, good morning. Welcome back to RHD Godzilla. So today I'm going to be working on putting the intercooler piping on the RX-7. So I kind of got everything laid out here. I went through and labeled where each one goes. So this pipe here is going to go from the turbo or blow-off valve to the right behind the headlight. This section goes from the intercooler itself to the pipe, and then this one here, intercooler on the other side, on the driver's side, to this pipe here. This one here goes to the headlight connection by the power steering section, and then this one here goes from power steering to the throttle body. So it doesn't actually go from the power steering or the headlight. It's just kind of where that section goes near. So that way I kind of knew where it goes. So I've got the Greddy Type S blow-off valve. I went and had these 3 pipes powder coated. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this first section in that goes from the turbo to just right underneath the fender down in this little hole here, or underneath this front panel. Which that will be the black pipe with the blow-off valve on it. So we're going to push this in there. About like that. I'm not going to tighten up the piping yet because I want to make sure that I got it all facing the right direction. So once I get the second pipe down on here, then I can go through and tighten all these up. So that's the first one. Go ahead and stick the coupler onto the second one. That should keep it from falling off. Get our second T-bolt clamp. Do the same thing. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put this next section here on. It's going to go right up into, if you can see that, it's going to go right up into there, into that hole. And will come out right there and connect to that pipe. So, try and do this one-handed. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the coupler from here to here on, which I have labeled intercooler to pipe, passenger side, and as you can kind of see on video, there we go. As you can kind of see on the video, it has a little flare to it, so it goes from 2.5 to this side is 2 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I'm going to rotate the logo back because I don't like the logo showing, or the brand logo. Put that on all the way. Now we need our V-band clamps. And this one, I guess I'll face these down, so if I ever have to take them off, I can climb underneath the car and do it without having to take the whole bumper off. Hopefully I never have to do that. It's almost there. There we go. Alright, so I'll aim it that direction, and this one I can go ahead and tighten up. I'll come back through and adjust it a little bit more. So this one, oh, forgot to put the clamp on. Same thing with this, clamp facing down. There we go, piping is on. Alright, so I don't have another T-bolt clamp. I just ordered one, so it'll be here tomorrow. So we will we'll swap that out, but I do want to put this one on for now just to make sure all the pipes are all lined up. It's not hard to swap this out, especially with the bumper already off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that instead, for just temporarily, and then hope, because I really like to start the car today. If not, then that is what it is. I'll start it tomorrow, but plan is to start it today. So alright, so that'll work for that for now. This one here, I should be able to tighten up just a little bit more. Oh, that's it for that one. Okay, so now we got this side pretty much mocked up where it needs to go. I'm going to go ahead and tighten everything up. Alright, we'll go ahead and start with the one at the turbo, which is this one right here. Got it lined up properly. Everything down below is good. Just want to adjust this clamp a little bit. There we go. Have it back like that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this one up here. Now we can get this lower one right down here. Okay, so that one's tight. Now we'll pull that T-bolt clamp from this one up. So this one is on, with the exception of this one right here that I'm going to replace. Actually, it's not a bad clamp, but nonetheless, I like the T-bolt clamps better. So nice and sturdy on there. Everything fits. You can kind of see what I was talking about right down in here, where it kind of wants to get close to that. So that's the whole purpose of putting that little pad foam piece right there. So everything looks good on this side. So now we want to go and do this side, which shouldn't be too bad either. So let me get the pipes together and then we'll get started on that. Okay, so we've got this pipe right here that goes on this side over here. So it's going to go up in like this, and then the coupler go from there to there. So I'm going to leave this sit right there for a minute. Grab this coupler. Kind of want to do this. Kind of want to do the same thing. Want to rotate it to where this is facing down. So just like that. I'm gonna have to tighten up this intercooler here as well. All right, so this is on. Go ahead and tighten. All right, so that one nice and tight. Alright, so now this side goes in just like this. and I will just snug it. Actually, I'm gonna leave it loose like that for now. I may have to go underneath there and tighten up this intercooler, but either way. All right, so this one's kind of in place for now. Let's go grab that other pipe. All right, so now this one here, go ahead and put the coupler on it. Drop it down in. Like that. Make the couplers accessible. I can change all that here in a little bit. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and put this this next piece that goes from there over to there, which will hold this up, and then I can kind of adjust this pipe right here. So now this one has a little mounting tab right here, which goes right underneath this here. So I gotta kind of snake this thing down in there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this clamp on here. I may have to loosen it up a little bit more. Nope, it fit. Alright, so now I got that power steering line out of the way. So now I can just drop this down in like this. Put this little mounting tab underneath. And then that should go just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up. I may have to make some more adjustments. Let's go ahead and tighten this up into place. Push this back like that, and then all right, so now I can tighten these down. Okay, so that should be good. We'll go ahead and tighten this down. Get this other one. Okay. Alright, so now that we got everything pretty much in place, I can go through and start tightening everything up. So, this one I think is in a good spot. There we go. There, just to give it a little bit more grip. side here should be all nice and tight. This one's tight, but it'll get changed out. That one's tight, and this one's tight. So everything's good to go on this. Minor, I can do that later. So yeah, so intercooler is installed. Actually the piping looks really good with it being black, because before it was that gold, but I think the black just looks so much cleaner. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get a few other things kind of tidied up on this, like these bolts down here. I'm just gonna retighten them up. I'm gonna see if I can find a shorter bolt for this. I don't like the way that sits. It shouldn't be that long, so I'll change that out. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good.